Hello, it is me, Sophie, talking to you at 10 something p.m. UK time. A lot of stuff has happened with my channel. It's existed for a year. It's Halloween. But unfortunately, the main thing that's happening is production issues, and production issues. So basically, everything is kind of on a work in progress. But since I want to get something out for Halloween on time, that isn't just like something that was in the works, but kind of didn't ever get finished, so I kind of just made a random thing with some random clips in it with no context on what was happening. Like I did last year, I'm going to show you some art that I did for a Discord server that I'm in. Please keep in mind, even though some characters that exist here in my comically large plush collection do exist in said server, the lore is quite different, so I just wanted to give you that heads up and maybe a bit of context. So, yeah, let's get to the art now.
So, with the art thing, I'm only going to give myself 1 minute because I don't want to ramble on and on and on and on. And I'm kind of wasting time rambling on and on and on about not rambling on and on and on. So, as you can see here, or not, I'm currently drawing a Sylveon, specifically Iris, the Sylveon, dressed up as Hatsune Miku, because I decided to do that. She's kind of like very similar to the plush Iris. I'm just gonna call them IRL plush and Discord plush for my brain's sake. They're kind of both idols, so I decided to go with, what, Hatsune Miku, because Hatsune Miku idol. And that's why 1 minute spent. Let's go next one. Next up, we have white. And now we no longer have white. It's Dialga and Palkia. This one's a bit slow. Originally, I was going to turn Dialga with the Palkia costume, but that didn't work out because So I decided to go over an image of plush Dialga and make them into Cobalion. Cobalion. I don't know how to pronounce it. One of the Swords of Justice, because at the time I recently watched Caldio and the Swords, Kiran versus the Sword of Justice. So, yeah, that happened. I don't have much to say. Let's move on. Next up, we have white for like a second, and then boom, plush Palkia. Keeping up with the Swords of Justice theme, I decided to turn Palkia into Terrakion. Terrakion? I think I'm pronouncing that right. I'm not even gonna bother. This one was quite difficult because, well, they're completely different positions, and it was a little weird to do, but I figured it out eventually. Again, I have nothing much to say, so have some silence or background noise that you may or may not hear because my parents are walking around. Here we have Giratina, the best boy. Now, still keeping with the theme, they're dressed as Virizion. These names are really hard to pronounce. Sometimes there is a movement for a while, sorry. But, halfway through recording, I realized that I forgot to mention that Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina's outfits had to be left unused due to lore reasons. So I didn't get to show everyone, well, I did anyway, because I like showing off my art sometimes. I didn't get to, like, properly show Giratina dressed as a green marshmallow in action. Next up, we have one of my OCs, Waffle the Narrator, which, fun fact, was originally just a fusion between Taranza and a unicorn plushie I don't own anymore. Originally the outfit was going to be Adaman, I don't know how to pronounce it, from Pokemon Leggings Arceus. Thinking about it, I should probably learn how to pronounce stuff. But that looks bad, so I decided to change it up. I decided to go with an outfit that I used for last year's Halloween. Technically, I was combining two outfits, so this works well for the other narrator. So basically, Waffle is dressed as, like, a Harry Potter, Hufflepuff, but spooky somehow. Yeah, that's about it. Next, we have the other narrator, Waggle the Narrator, who is basically my Melody, but she has a completely different outfit and a completely different personality. I don't even think she counts as an OC, so I'm not calling her an OC. As you can see, keeping with the theme that Waffle was originally going for, they were going to be like, what was her name again? Merlina? Irida? Yeah, that's Irida. But that didn't really work, so have a few frames of just nothing happening. And then we switch it up to the other part of my costume last year, which was Charmander, and she does not like the outfit. Next up, we have my very simple OC, Flat, who was named after Flat from Sanrio, and they are dressed up as Candy from Glitter Force, also known as Smile Precure. Pretty Cure. That was actually my first anime, Glitter Force, before I got into Pokemon, which was my second anime. Why am I ranting about anime? I was rambling. I'm wasting my 60 seconds. I don't want to hit you with a truck with plush lore, so I won't exactly tell you who or what Flat is. Well, they are a plushie. Most of my characters are plushies. I might have a problem. Or I don't. I'm just gonna continue making plushie characters because I can. And yeah, that is my 60 seconds. Next up, we have I tried to do. This was originally a Vaporeon, Nimue the Vaporeon, dressed as Nimue from Sonic and the Black Knight, because I really like Sonic and the Black Knight, but I kind of gave up, and I decided to go with Sonic, who was dressed as Sonic.exe, because I'm so funny. Sonic.exe died years ago. And like everyone was complaining about it. Well, all my characters were complaining about it. Only one. I'm not very funny. I'm sorry. So yeah, that's basically it. I didn't include any blood because I was afraid that people would be sensitive to that, so I just went with black goo instead. Okay, this one's my favorite. This is my OC Bread, the Minccino Waddle Dee thing. I don't know why I named them Bread. That was just like, I want to name one of my OCs Bread, so I decided to name this one Bread. They're dressed as Hilbert from Pokemon Black and White this year, which is pretty cool. This one is my favorite out of all of them. I think I already said that. What else am I gonna say? Oh, and this is unscripted, by the way, so things are awkward. Sorry about that. I'll just have some silence. Here we have yet another OC of mine named Cosmo. I didn't name them Cosmo. Someone came up with them, just like, okay, they're Cosmo now. This OC has a lot of lore to it, which I will not say because I don't want to hit you in the face with Discord plush lore. But oh, nothing's happening. Anyway, they're technically a clone of another character that you'll see later, but not really because, well, they're not. Now I'll explain later. They're dressed as a skitty, which is basically a disguise because Cosmo is kind of going a little crazy this cold and flu season, so they just have to like wear a disguise for Halloween. I think that's funny. And here we have another OC question mark. Technically aren't the OC. I didn't really draw them. It's kind of just like this image of a sleepy Waddle Dee plush that I had like a few years back, and I found it again, and I'm just like, oh, this is perfect. I'm gonna make them my character. This is James. I think I already said that. He's dressed up as James from Team Rocket because, yes. I just realized I don't think I know how to talk unscripted without sounding like extremely awkward. Also, they don't seem to have the R thing. That's because it's probably at the back, and also I put it in the background, so I would be satisfied. So, yeah. Next up is best Sonic character, Silver, Fight Me. He's dressed as Smile Dog because for some reason I decided to go with the creepypasta theme for the Sonic and Silver and another character, which you can probably guess by now. I don't know why, I just went with it, and I'm just like, Silver is best boy. He is absolute cinnamon roll. I will give him something cute, and that is a Smile Dog onesie. Because, yes. I don't think it's that creepy or looks a lot like Smile Dog. Pictures of Smile Dog are actually kind of weird, so I had to go with it. And now we have Owl the Edge in all of his glory. This time, you'll see his outfit later. This is just a sketch. I used someone's art that I found on Tumblr. I'll go put them in somewhere in the text because I can't remember it right now. But it's as a reference so I could actually get the spines correct because they're very hard to draw. Curse you, Shadow, and you're very hard to draw quills. I will be calling my lawyer. Just kidding, I probably don't have a case against something. That was stupid. I'll never say that again. Either way, they're dressed as Jeff the Killer because, yeah. Also, no blood again, so I have to censor it and stuff. So, yeah. Now we have another OC question mark called Plushmaker, but drowning in student loans. Also just called Drowning for easy's sake. You might be wondering who Plushmaker is. Well, I didn't draw him an outfit, but basically, in this Discord plush lore, he like made all the plushies and stuff. And for some reason, there's alternative versions of him. Originally, this just started as just like, someone was just like, hey, what if there was a plush maker but dead? because maybe I made a plush maker but evil. Yeah, I did. And then like people were suggesting like, hey, make a plush maker but dead, plush maker but drowning in student loans, plush maker but plushy. Also, they're dressed as Cardcaptor Sakurai. For ignoring that probably unnecessary ramble, we have a plush maker but plushy, but dressed as Kira from Cardcaptor Sakura. Why are two of them from Cardcaptor Sakura? Well, the plush maker but plushy and plush maker but drowning in student loans kind of have like a relationship with each other. They're kind of like best friends or something. Maybe. I don't know. I should probably stop rambling because I feel like I'm kind of wasting time. Sorry. Have some silence, I guess. And here we have the best spider boy, Taranza, dressed as a cowboy, which is actually a redraw of a drawing that I did like a year ago. Hence why it's in the background. Fun fact, Taranza's a cafe owner in this universe. Probably one in the plush universe as well, but I don't even know if cafes exist yet. So I'll figure that out. I had a lot of trouble with the gloves because I did not know what color they were going to be. But I figured it out eventually. This is also one of my favorites. Very cute. Cute. That's what some YouTuber would say. I forgot their name. They do like creepy cute art. Something like that. Anyway, why am I rambling about another YouTuber? That's my minute up! Cheese and rice, this video is like 14 minutes long now. Anyway, we have Magalore, which actually won't be the focus of this. I tried to make Magalore another cowboy to match with Taranza because, fun fact, in the Discord lore universe stuff, Magalore and Taranza are married, woo! But eventually I just went with an image of what's it called, Dreamy Gear Magalore plush. And I went with Chris, which is James's best friend, to be dressed as Jessie from Team Rocket because boy do I love matching outfits. Because yes. Chris also exists here, but has a different design because, well, with Discord Chris, I can add more stuff, but with Chris, he's just like a regular Waddle Dee, and oh my god. Okay, so I definitely have a rambling problem. Either way, this is the OC that I kind of alluded to earlier. This is Thing. Great name, I know. You know, remember Cosmo from like a few minutes ago? Yeah, Thing cloned themselves and got that. They also got many other versions, but I'll touch on that later, maybe. I don't know. For some reason, I was just like, hell yeah, let's dress them up as Beetlejuice. Oh, and by the way, Thing is kind of just not alive right now. I don't think they'll ever be revived, but yeah, basically just a Vesuvian Zoroark, and also was the Unovan Zoroark kind of combined with each other. I also tried to make this misty kind of wispy effect, kind of with the effects on web. Take 3. For the love of God, will you stop rambling, brain? So, this time it's Meta Knight, and he's dressed as a shiny Hisuian Zoroark. Why? I can't tell you, because that would mean spoilers for anyone that is in my Discord server, and I want to keep it like a secret, because I'm doing really cool stuff. I think it's cool. Maybe my lore is really uninteresting. Who knows? Might notice a little later that'll put some white stuff on him. Because current timeline stuff, MK kinda caught a case of the flu, but he's recovering. but unless you want to get punted in the face with Discord plush lore, I shall not elaborate any further. So yeah, that's it for MK. I think we only have a few left. Let's go! I need to do this, come on! This time we have the kingliest of kings, King DDD. Totally did not take inspiration from that one episode of the Backyardigans. You might notice that I drew multiple haps for a second there. Kinda went with that. I had to redraw the entire thing. Yeah, he's a spy. Also, he dresses as a spy. Originally, MK and Dee were going to have like matching outfits, but I didn't really have any ideas, and they couldn't really communicate with each other well with due to current stuff. So, yeah. Also, don't question why Dee kind of looks bald. I haven't really thought of a hairstyle for him yet. I'll think of it someday, but for now, he is bald as heck. Does my voice sound weird, or is it just me? Either way, now we have, this one's, like, I did this one on a whim. I got inspired by the photo in the top right, and I'm just like, yes, I want to use this, but something's missing. And I'm just like, she needs a top hat. So I got the outfit that Absol has from Pokemon Unite, and basically drew that, but with the colors from the original outfit on the top right. Random fact, Elise is like the only one of the two that doesn't share the real name with the plush that I have in real life, because the plush that I have in real life is called Eliza, or just Elizabeth, or Eliza for short. Oh my god, I just realized she shares the same name as the queen. That wasn't intentional. It was meant to be a Hamilton reference, what the hell? Okay, I've regained my sanity, I've calmed down. This random Zoroark, this random shiny Hisuian Zoroark, originally is going to be dressed as Plushmaker, which you can see in the top right, but I'm just like, you know what? Screw that. Pirate time. So, they're a pirate now. I decided to use the colors from shiny, not shiny, to just regular, Hisuian Zorua for the outfit because I thought it would be interesting. Don't really have much to say about him. It's not really plot relevant. He's just there. So, yeah, have some silence. Okay, home stretch. This is the second to last one. Here we have Sprigatito the Weed Cat, who I also named Spaghetti because that's what I thought of Sprigatito. The dress is Michael Mell from Be More Chill. Why? Michael Mell is a stoner. So is Weed Cat. Except that Michael Mell doesn't have a debilitating addiction to weed, so... That sounds really dark that I'm saying that. Spaghetti the Sprigatito probably needs therapy. What did I do to this character? Like, first off, his personality, like, his entire thing was a joke, just Weed Cat joke, but now it just feels really dark. Anyway, last one. It's just Frey Coco in a top hat.
And that's it. It's now 11-something p.m. It's a school night. I probably need sleep or something. Sorry if this video sounds really half-assed. It isn't. I tried, but I am really awkward when I do not have a script to follow. So, yeah, that was the video. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.